I think we all encountered people who live for the weekend. They work for the weekend. They can't wait for the weekend. On Mondays like today, they're always a little bit miserable. They have a job that takes up most of their week, but when Friday evening comes around, that's when their heart changes because they are now free to do the things they really love and they really care about. It's a time they can go out and party or pursue their hobbies or whatever it is that they think makes their life worth living. As we celebrate St. Joseph the worker, we are reminded that that style of life is not what we were created for. We don't know a whole lot about the life of St. Joseph, but we do know that he was committed to living every part of his life well. He strove to be the best carpenter he could be, the best husband, the best foster father for Jesus, and the best believer in God. He strove to be a saint. And in that way, he worked for the food that endures for eternal life. And that's what each one of us needs to be doing as well. We're all called to live the life we have been given and to live it well. Whatever stage of life we happen to be in, whether we are children just beginning to discover what our vocation might be, adults in the prime of life, or have entered into retirement, we are called to keep growing in our understanding of who we are, who God is, and how we're being called to live out this day well. We're called to do whatever task we take on, whether it is carpentry like St. Joseph, whether it's studying or banking or babysitting the grandchildren. Whatever it is, we're called to do it with a profound care and a deep love, as well as with a prayerful attitude that tries to find Jesus' presence in whatever we're doing, in every moment, to recognize that God is there with us and that what we are doing matters. There's nothing wrong with enjoying the weekend. There's nothing wrong with looking forward to our free time. All people have a right for a time of rest and leisure. In fact, we have an obligation for a time of rest and leisure. That's why God put the day of rest into the 10 Commandments. But if our life is about suffering through 5 days we see as meaningless just to get 2 days we plan to enjoy, then we're missing out on God's invitation for us. He wants us to live every moment so that it matters. Live every moment with love. He wants us to live every moment as a time when we get closer to Him. Let us ask for the prayers and support of St. Joseph, so that whatever we are doing today, whatever challenges, whatever tasks, whatever events we're going to face, we can encounter them with our hearts open to grace and make sure that all the work we do today, whatever it might be, is not done for the fleeting joy of the weekend, not done for the food that perishes, but that it's done focused on eternal life, focused on becoming more perfectly who we were created to be, becoming more fully ourselves. That whatever we do it trying to see Jesus' face in those we serve, trying to build up ourselves by the effort we put in, try to learn something new, try to become something more. Because that way, what we'll be really working for is the things that last, the things that endure for eternal life.